Okay, so today I wanted to show you how I make dumplings in bulk, in batch. As I've mentioned to you before, I'm really the world's laziest cook in that I don't really like to do much, and when I am hungry, I usually like to eat within 15 minutes of my hunger. So everything needs to be really fast, really efficient. You know, maybe I'll make things ahead of time like this. And so, yeah, I wanted to show you all how I do that. In addition, there's a really nice filling that we're making today with bok choy and shiitake mushrooms. So it's really delicious, and yeah, you can make a lot of it. So let's start. You can always put some boiling water in, stick it into the microwave for 2 minutes, and it should pretty much come out the same, and it'll get all nice and soft by then as well.
So I do this sometimes just for a little added MSG, but if you're not into seaweed, you don't have to do it. And I just roast it a little bit so that it gets some nice flavor, and then I just crumble it into my filling afterwards. So now, time for the bok choy, the other half of our filling. You want to take just a big bunch, so one to two bok choy, and then we're gonna cut it up afterwards. But you just want to quickly blanch it just so that it softens a bit, so that it loses some of that water, and then we can chop it up.
So same as last time, I have my bok choy here, just squeezing out some of that liquid.
All of this, by the way, can be done in a food processor as well. I just somehow thought it was a bit more artsy to do it in front of you like this, but it can get to be a pain. And if you're making things by batch, which there's, going to be a lot of filling, you can make it easier on yourself. So we're going to chop the shiitake mushrooms quite finely as well. And the shiitake mushrooms are really, the dried version is really what's going to give this filling kind of like a more meaty bite to it, because the texture of dried mushroom is chewier. And I think it's a nice addition. So next, I'm going to add in half a block of tofu. This was a little bit softer than I wanted. I should have gotten the extra firm version, but some people also want to make sure that their dumplings are, more of a whole meal, so it has some protein in it. So that's why I like adding some crumbled tofu right in.
I have a little bit of chopped green onion, a little bit of garlic powder, a bit of onion powder, and a little bit of soy. Touch of sugar. Sometimes, I'll try it afterwards, sometimes I'll put in a little bit of rice vinegar as well. But again, you just have to try your food, you have to try your filling. So, that's quite nice. A little bit of vinegar in. I mean, now it's time for you guys to get, creative. Do you like things that are spicy? Do you want to put some pepper in? Maybe like 5 spice, You can put in a little bit of sesame oil if you want as well. That'll be really good too. So yeah, taste it accordingly, whatever you like. If you find that this is a little bit too wet, and then I'll have a little bit of rice flour here. So this filling is ready. Okay, so this part is probably where I get quite masterful. I take a spray bottle like this, because you know how usually with dumplings, the way that you close it is you wipe the outside edge with some water, or like people do it with egg whites, but you don't really have to because it sticks together anyways. But to do it in bulk, it's really kind of painful to have to like brush each one. So I just spray all of the dumplings with a little bit of water, and then that way you can just, you know, pick it up, fold it, pick it up, fold it, and it's quite quick that way. Dusted it with a little bit of rice flour just to make sure that it doesn't stick when it freezes, and then afterwards I'll just have, you know, pretty much dumplings whenever I want. So that's that. These are previously frozen.
So note that the skins I usually buy at the grocery store, they're thinner, so they're nice for pan frying or maybe steaming, but when you put it in boiling water, it has a tendency to break a little bit more, but totally up to you. So that is how I make my dumplings in bulk. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Yeah, visit the Patreon, visit the Instagram. I'll see you all next time. Bye.